せーの.
I forgot something. Oh my god.
Hi, hi! Nicchiketto desu!
Happy Friday! I'm sorry, I forgot my recording software. How that could happen, I don't know, but we're playing Darkest Dungeons today! And Pippin is dancing above my head. I'll move this a little bit more. Give you guys a little bit more room, and give me a little bit more room too. And I can, yeah, there we go.
There we go. Anyway, hi! Nicchiketto desu!
Happy Friday! It has been a big week for me, but we are back. We are back, and it is earlier, and I had pizza today. It was delicious. Anyway, it's dark at the Hamlet. I don't remember where I left off. Sorry for no Monday stream. I was helping my loved ones settle in, which took a little bit longer than I wanted. Okay, so we still have the Sodden Crew, the Sonorous Prophet, which I've heard that one's really difficult. We have the Inklet Flesh. I don't know anything about it. We have, oh, that one's Champion. Kill a Horrid Shrieker. And we have 8 Brigand Pounders. This one is Apprentice. Yeah, they're all Apprentice, it says, but you know that really doesn't prove much. Do I really only have boss rooms? Oh wait, I do have a scouting mission for... And it looks like I haven't sent people for stress relief yet, so let me do that. The ones that I can, at least. Hysterical Blind. Alright, that looks good. If we're going to do... How about the Inklet Flesh? That sounds like a great time to have. We do have Revo. I don't know if Revo's strong enough, though. Why 3 bedpans? We could put Evelyn in the front. Yeah. Oh. So she won't even do this one. How interesting. So we have Vox. We should get Vox, we should get Cheeto. We need someone in the front. I guess we'll get Rebo. Maybe I'll do this one then. Fear of Mankind. Thank you so much for cereal lilies. always being there. Thank you. Best mod. Marriage looks like they are struggling. He's also anemic. Alright, Fear of Mankind. Maybe these two? I don't feel like these guys will do that well, so maybe I'll send them here. Yeah, let's do this. Also, we have a fair amount of food, which is, like, rare. Yeah, okay. There we go. The ruins! So hopefully you guys had a great week. Mine was a lot of getting up early and, squabbling with the cats, really. But I'm here. It's almost the weekend. I'm starting to get sleepy already. But it's fine. If it's... I've noticed that a lot of my fatigue, fortunately, has gone away since I went on iron supplements, which is really nice. And also very unexpected. Stack of books, an old journal entry.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Crossbow, yeah, whatever. Surprised! And I have noticed, well, okay, I guess I can only do one plague grenade, but that's fine, we can do that, we can do that. Stun. I should really be going for the same person. I don't know why I'm not doing that. She's useless in this spot, it seems. Okay. Uppercut slice. Whoa! Is that a hype train? Hype train incoming! Thank you so much, Lord! We got a hype train! That is a fun way to start a stream, even though it probably won't do anything. But still, it's a hype train! 4 minutes, 62%. Thank you guys so much. Happy Friday. Is that? Oh, it's like a creature. That's cute. I should pay more attention to my party, though. I shouldn't get overzealous and die. Anyway, it is great to see you guys. Sorry for starting the stream a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I am doing pretty well. Pretty well. I'm definitely very tired, because I've had to do a lot of, like, early mornings lately. Looking after things, but fortunately, it is the end of the week. It's almost the weekend. And most of the things I've been having to deal with will be gone shortly, so, which is really nice. I've had to do some house sitting for someone, is what I'm basically getting at, and it's been very annoying. But the good thing is, this man is dead! That is a good thing. That's a very good thing. Die. Become as dust. Yeah, hopefully everybody is doing good. I wasn't sure what to play today. I almost played more, why is my brain only giving me the name Lethal Company? Because that's not... As much as I would love to do a Lethal Company stream, I would have to get other VTubers in on that. Honestly, I did hear about Oblivion, but from what I understand, it just seems like a cash grab. I'm not usually one to get games that have just came out. Usually they're just buggy and overpriced. On a slightly similar note, because it's May though, I am finally gonna do my first Yumaneki Dream Jam. Assuming that they do start it. Apparently, I made a fool of myself the other day, being like, why am I not finding any information for Dream Jam 9? Apparently, it starts on the 15th. Everybody knows that except for me, but yeah, that means I might potentially have a game dev stream. Who knows? Actually, I don't know if that's against the rules. It might be. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to be making a fan game. So that's fun. And some of my loved ones are visiting from out of town, which is also really nice.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, I might be down for that. Decorative urn. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was gonna be something really bad in there. I'm not gonna lie. There we go, plague grenades. Heal. Stun, buff. I like it how as they get shot, as this guy gets like shot at, oh wait, you can't actually see my cursor. But as Max Rebo gets shot at, you can see that he starts to like transform into his demon form a little bit, which I think is very cool. Noxious blast, I'll just do another plague grenade. Only one thing I can do here. Creature time. I feel like I've seen darker dungeons than this. Is this truly the darkest of dungeons? No, it's not. I did not pick a very difficult level because, to be honest, I'm worried about these guys. I think they will die. If I send them anywhere, great. Then I didn't want to immediately jump into a boss battle because I felt like, I mean, if it's been a while since I've streamed and like, my mind's gotta be like in the right place, you know? Ow. Bleed. Cured. But no, this is definitely not the darkest of dungeons.
A trifling victory.
I've no
But a victory
idea.
nonetheless.
I have no idea about the game, don't worry. As long as you kill others, I would say you're winning. There we go. I wish that you could, there we go. I wish you could, like, permanently change the party composition while you're in travel, but you can't. We already went through that urn. People are getting scared because we're going backwards. It's the freakiest thing ever. I don't know why you get that penalty, to be honest. Reading a few pages have a lasting effect on the hero. Early riser. What does that do? Torch buff 75 replaced on guard. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that our plague doctor thinks they are possessed by demons, and this is not came up, to be quite honest. So, you know, maybe it's fine, I don't know. Maybe it's totally fine.
Be gone, fiend.
Be gone, fiend. Stressful incantation. Resist. Thank you, people. I can finally... Reroll is not super useful right here, unfortunately, but it's, There we go. Plague Doctor is actually much stronger than I gave him credit for. They're not the best class, but them being able to heal, bleed, and like status effects is really handy. Well, that's not good. 14. There we go. I wonder how you... Actually, I guess it's a violin, maybe? That makes that very classic, like, horn noise.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
The enemy crumbles.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue
Nice.
the onslaught. Destroy
Yay.
them all.
Continue adventuring. It's trapped. Of course it is. Who parked their car on my sandwich? To think back to ASCF movies. Does anyone else still think about ASCF movies sometimes?
Paid for in blood.
ASCF and Shoop to Whoop. There's Curio that way? Really? I don't know if that's one I'm gonna mess with. That seems like an objectively bad idea. Yeah, let's not. That also seems like a bad idea. Let's go home. Let's go home.
The great ruins belong to
Let's
us.
go home. What did I get? A witch's vial.
Find whatever secrets
Stun
they hold.
chance. Okay. Pippin is diseased. Healer's gift. I thought that said he has the puns. Wait, how did you get the runs?
Life. The greatest treasure of
No,
all.
it's still not anyone I like. Alright. So, we have... We have Revere's. We have Balto. We have Tangsock. These are 3 people that I'm not bringing back from the dead. It's a real shame. Good God, Mallet is stressed out. Well, let me cure these 2. I don't know how they got the runs, but like... Oh, whoops. Down here. Cure yourself. Smells like a gong farmer. What is a gong farmer? And Fox is also diseased. Curious medicines, you sure they will help? Nope. I got no idea, girl. Life is a gamble after all. Alright, he's nervous. Mankind hater and eagle eye. He looks just like Knuckles, but he's not Knuckles. Nothing will ever replace Knuckles in my heart, goddammit. I still miss Knuckles. Obsessed with material things. Ludomania, cleanliness, fragile. Obsessed with paranormal. None of those are particularly good. The sanitarium is glowing and I don't know why. I guess we just go out. Yeah, the fact that Evelyn won't even... I'm beyond this. Like, alright, I guess. So we have Goth Girlfriend. Okay, Goth Girlfriend... I can put pretty much anywhere. We've Goth Girlfriend, we have... Is Shadow strong enough? Shadow might be fine if I bring, like, Diddy Kong as well, and, like... But we need someone to tank in the front, and we only have Hysterical Blind, and I don't think Hysterical Blind is good enough for this. We do have Rebo, though. Let's bring Rebo, actually. Let's bring Rebo. I'm not certain on this party composition, but it's probably fine. Maybe move him, like... Maybe there? Hi, Azarang! Thank you so much for the follow! I hope you have a good time. And hello, James Cloud! It's great to see you! Lively. Wonderful. This is a medium level. Nah, it's all good. We've all been there. We have all been there. Because I'm more worried about them. This should be fine? Question mark?
Along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the
I'm
map.
guessing he ran into
And
this
a
thing.
discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
All they do is fuck your people's sanity.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Great! Oh, I guess I can't go down there. Well, only digestive fishes died. Excuse me.
Alright, let's keep going.
Let's head on. It'd be great if scouting would actually yield anything that would yield me any useful information whatsoever, but it doesn't. Coral's abrasive and unnerving. God damn, how bad was that coral if you're like already like having sanity issues from it?
Another mariner, another misfortune.
How do you get a boat stuck down here? Was there once water here, or like it just doesn't line up? This is a battle room with treasure. I think it's just random as far as I know whether something's good or not. Except for Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is the real MVP. Transform, man! Rebo is probably not a good choice, all things considered. Considering his sanity is like... Considering his sanity will affect everybody else in the party. Not the best, but... It's not a good layout. I have no first position, kind of bad. Screed. That is true.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Knuckles is already going insane, which is like not my favorite thing.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh well. Coral fucks you up, I guess. Sex contents are yours. Because I don't think there's anyone who I can put in front here. Maybe Knuckles, but even I don't even know if Knuckles would work if you use something on it. How interesting. I guess just transform. Their sanity is gonna be fucked, which is rather unfortunate. Rather unfortunate. I just realized I think he has the same mark on his head.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
There we go. Nice.
Another one falls.
Nice! I don't understand how you left a perfect donut shape, but it's fine. Salty gouge. You can only shoot the corpse. How annoying.
Back to the pit.
That's the name of the episode! Isn't that nice?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I really don't get to scout. What are the odds that there's a monster down there? Like, what are the odds? This set has a lasting impact on the hero. Old adventurer. Not good here, though. Not useful, at least. God, Diddy Kong is so good. Okay, so she is literally useless in front. Okay. That's good to know. What about Knuckles, who's already going insane? This was a bad party composition, so I may have to bring them back. But the problem is Avalon was just like, I'm too good for this, and I was like, okay? Like, what do you do in that situation?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Decimated.
She says, think I'm done with you hardly, but they're dead. So I don't... Actually, you know what? She is a grave robber. Maybe she'll come back and, like...
Give them no quarter.
Do you... But really, are these people going to be buried? She might just rob them, though, when they're dead. Who's to say?
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
That's nice, narrator. Who is bleeding? You is bleeding, okay. Ouch. Some of these traps are much easier to see than others. Well, it would have been great if I had, like... What is... Ew. How nasty. Dodge. Nice, goth girlfriend, work it.
A decisive pummeling.
Nice. Excuse me. I never know if that picks up, but like... Oh, you can actually see what skills they have? Okay, that's actually pretty handy. Also, man, that did like no damage whatsoever, but I think that's right. It's because he's shielded and buffed. Harvest. Problem is, goth girlfriend can't do anything in front. Oh wow. Death by inches. Oh, you're bleeding. I didn't notice that.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Sorry, Shadow. You're just not Knuckles. You never have been, and you never will be. Can only harvest this one? Why? Let me tell you the worst part about house sitting I've noticed. These cats have literally the worst schedule ever. I miss my homeboy Alex, because Alex would eat at a regular time every single night and he would eat anything. Whereas these guys are just like, oh, if I don't get my chicken puree, I'll perish. It's just like, come on, man, really? Why do cats nowadays only want, like, chicken puree and, like, nothing else?
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Let's eat some extra food. The quickening, wound care. Oh, okay, he can't do anything. Phyllis, laugh it away. Tune up, dear. Your fashion sense alone could kill an army. Bandit sense, the quickening, eldritch blood. 20 plus stress. And she'll surprise us. Mockery, all companions. Okay, so I can stress one person out. Why would I want to do that? Gallows humor. This place is horrific. We are favored by the gods today. We're out of firewood. Well, alright. And then for whatever reason... Oh, actually, never mind, I can do this. Hey, your chest. Nothing inside. Come on, man. Why can't we get anything good? Hey, there's coral. This item had no effect. Oh! Okay, you're right. It apparently was the like healing poultice. The coral made him able to pray, I guess. Lasting impact on the hero. Warren spoke.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
It'd be great if I could, there's a secret door. Well, we're getting there. Thank you after all. We're getting there. It's a trap. Resist bleed. Knuckles, what's in here? More poultice that we could be using on that coral. That's very cool.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obey.
This thing is kind of scary. The force of deviltry. Okay. Miss. Drink with the dead. Heave ho. Or heave to. Oh god. What do I do about that? He's not drowning, is he? I reject your pact. Oh, are they like... Oh, I see. I have to attack that guy. Okay, I understand. Okay, there we go. No? No, he has to die? Specifically? Alright, well. He's dead now. Can't hold balance. Alright, Diddy Kong. You and me. Did that not work because he's not, like, smart right now? Wow, he's getting debuffed again. He can't drown like that, can he? Can he drown like that? Should I be worried? I feel like I should be worried. He's probably fine.
Annihilated.
Excuse me. Definitely not my best team composition, but... Whoa. Nice. I'm pretty sure he'll get a negative trait pretty soon. Hopefully he doesn't die. That would really suck, actually. Drink it up. Okay. You can tell that Shadow is the weak link. Because it keeps targeting him specifically. Oh, that doesn't work! Okay, well. crushing weight. Hang in there, goth girlfriend. We'll save you. We'll save you, goth girlfriend. I will personally save you. Can't breathe. I don't think she's actually, like... I don't think she's actually drowning. I think she just thinks she's drowning. She can't do anything, obviously. She can hide, but it's not helping. There we go. She's been rescued. This fight is not going particularly well, I will say. It could be going a lot worse, but it could be going a lot better. A rejector pact. Okay, so he heals a little bit every time. Mutiny. Sure. I don't like that. You know what? Most honest man here is Diddy Kong, who's just honest with just like, yo, this sucks. Cause you know, this would suck. It's okay, Diddy Kong, we'll get you out of there. The problem is, whenever he does that, he heals? But these guys aren't strong enough to, like, get much energy. Hi, Mikuro! Thank you so much for dropping by! I hope I pronounced your name right. Sorry, I have a ground- Wait, he can still attack? I'm surprised he- How is- He's still able to attack like that. That's interesting. I'm not complaining, but... Hi, it's good to see ya. It's been a while. Well, it's going. I can't say much else. It's not going well. It could be going a lot worse, but it could be going a lot better. I didn't pick a particularly good team for this, and it shows. Can you stop grabbing me? I'm really getting tired of this in particular. Especially considering he heals. Ugh. These things are gross and creepy. Gross and creepy. There we go, nice. Also, we're all going insane, to the surprise of literally no one. Well, you're gonna go insane. No? Still no?
Masterfully executed.
Nice. Now you're gonna go insane. Ultimate life form's resolve is tested. He feels hopeless. What a sad display. Us slumbering apes. I don't think that thing right there is an ape next to you, but okay. It's actually convenient to move her place back here. Pathetic, I'll not stand another minute. Are you just gonna die back there? Bro.
A devastating blow. Finally,
But man.
a sailor's death for captain and crew. Fitting.
I'm surprised that didn't go worse. All things considered, surprised that didn't go worse. I thought he was gonna die for sure. Okay, Rebo has a disease. What disease? Hysterical blindness, wasting sickness, fear of being. You know what? That is reasonable. Goth Girlfriend and Diddy Kong are also champions, which is good. Rebo is also off guard. I'm surprised that went so well. I feel pretty good about it.
A troubling shortage of air.
Petramel is
Notable absence of good humor.
somewhere. Petramel retired to a private dice game in unknown whereabouts. Okay. Bar is locked. Okay. Wasting sickness. It's just a rash. Why do you need the knife? Don't worry about it. Hysterical blindness. How many leeches does this really take? Oh, those emotes are so cute. Okay, well, we can put some of them in the church, I guess. I kneel before you. I need respite. You will get respite, don't worry. Or respite, as he says, which is not correct. Not correct at all. I have been informed that is how the British say it. This is... This is unacceptable. That guy's not even British! Wait, can someone look up that the guy who did that voice is Canadian? Can someone look that up? Xenophobia... Even taste, paranormal. Fox, I could probably bring... Oh yeah! Fox and Mallet! Mallet, who is no longer feral, but... There's Cardinal. Honestly, I'm gonna dismiss Cardinal.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait.
Cardinal is
This
egomania.
one is no more good to us.
Beer of Mankind. Yeah, okay. Lords of Position. I beg you, no! So 90% of rooms, 100% of room battles. This one looks like it'll be a good fit for them. You know, it makes sense if that's a British pronunciation. But I don't like it. I think it sounds dumb. Let it be known, I think it sounds dumb.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Why is this the seat of our noble line? Disarmed! Ooh, this looks like a good idea. Spirits do not yield any findings. Well, can't win them all. You can win some skeletons, though. I haven't used this lineup in a while. Oh wow, Mallet, you suddenly got very stressed. How unfortunate. Well, it's whatever. Finish him, collect bounty, yeah.
Be gone, fiend.
Be gone! I forgot how good Mallet was, though. Mallet is just excellent. Mallet may not be feral anymore, so he can actually aim, but Mallet is, like, very impressive. I'm surprised he's not a higher level. It seems that he's twice as, likely to be stressed out, though, which is a little bit annoying, but... Abyssal Artillery, Weakening Curse... Or just dodge it, okay.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Die! I don't think he's upgraded. I know everyone else is upgraded, but I don't think the guy on the end is upgraded.
Executed with impunity.
You chop. I guess you is fine. There we go. I've slouched a little bit because it's comfier.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh yeah, his name is Lubat. I can give him a much cooler name. Room battle with Curio. Okay, well, we'll go that way. What's in the chest? Ooh! But it doesn't say what's... It would have been nice if it, metals were
Finding the stuff
synthesized.
is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
You know, it was probably... It probably took more, probably took more strength when you think about it to, like, carry around a box of gold versus, like, paper money. I don't really know why they switched from, like, coins to paper money more primarily. I'm sure there's a historical reason for that, but I don't know it. Be interesting to look up. Man, there's so many things. There were so many things I just want to learn about, like, this world and other things. Like, I'm just naturally a very curious kind of person. Yeah, it makes sense.
Cleansed from our lands.
You know, it would be great if, like... Oh, there is a room battle, okay. Fine, we'll do it. Oh god, it's that guy. I hate this guy, he sucks. I always go for him first. My veins are on fire. Debuff, debuff. Let there be light. He did the mash. The monster mash. Ow. Do we have any poultice with us? Nah, we totally don't. Just heal yourself, I guess. Just just realized I technically have 2 healers in the party, which is nice.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's too bad we don't really have a sanity heal that's... I mean, this is already a decent sanity heal. Actually, that might not even help sanity, I'm not sure.
The light, the promise of safety.
Safety! I think it's like a stress -5 though, so it's like something that like... Yeah, I don't think he is upgraded.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Wonder what the Darkest Dungeon guy died of. Yeah, it's stress -5.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wonder what's in there. Having Vox is really good for like no torch runs. Or rather having a Vestal, not just Vox. Come on, I want the Babadook dead. By the way, did anyone see the Babadook? I don't hear anything about the Babadook other than everybody says the word Babadook, but I've never heard a thing about the movie. I wonder if it's bad. Or maybe it's just like just okay and like not noteworthy, I don't know. Wow, he really can't do much back here. He can heal though, so that's enough.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The passages are unsettling. Well. Should not have done that then. Yours for the taking. You know, the one bad thing about the switch from gold coins to like regular currency though is like you don't get the ASMR when you like drop like a heavy pouch of gold on the table. It's just like, how much will this get me? Excuse me. Now its resolve is tested. Now it is hopeless. Blade is broken.
In this hell. No hope at all.
This is also true, but that's more of like rather than being like dramatic and badass though, that's just kind of being annoying to the person at customer service. Eradicated. No, leave me from my cursed fate. Okay, dramatic bitch.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Do we get a scouting? It'd be great if we got a scouting. No, we have no idea what's in... Is there truly nothing in this room? It doesn't even show up on the map. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Disarming traps. These are spiders who are surprised. Well, I guess these aren't spiders. Have any of you guys seen maggots in real life? I don't know if I have. I don't think I want to. Just making conversation, you know? I just realized this is like a weird thing to ask people, like a really weird thing.
The ground quakes. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And then coming up here, we shall take a rest for them.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Self only 25 stress, all combatants 5 plus stress. I'm gonna do that actually. Breath of the air upon my face is intoxicating. I know you've well warmed by the holy flame, all is well. Dark ritual. Remove mortality debuffs. There we go. I feel tomorrow shall be my last. I am blessed.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I never know what this one is. The urn has nothing but ashes inside. Guess I'm kind of glad we're not taking them. Do any of you guys get the sensation that sometimes when you're eating rice that the rice is like moving and it like freaks you out? I've never had bugs in my rice before and I don't think I ever will, but like sometimes mentally my brain is like, this is a bowl of bugs, and it's just like, no, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know where that thought comes from. It's definitely an intrusive thought, but it's a very strange one. It's a very strange one.
Oh, feels good to put my legs up.
But Siri, you've heard me say this like 8 times before. Okay, that's fair. For me, it's not even really a gross thing, it just freaks me out sometimes. Granted, I'm the same person who occasionally, like, thinks that, like, my moles are, like, bugs crawling on me at night.
A momentary abatement.
With the way my vision moves, it's hard to tell if something is actually moving or not. So when it's dark and I see a little bit of movement, sometimes I'm convinced. Or my moles move places when I'm not looking. I can confirm nor deny that to be afraid. I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Obliterated.
Ooh, money.
Money.
Duly ordered. Lovingly admired.
Lovingly admired these guys. Stressful incantation. Stop that. Room Battles 1 is a little bit more annoying. We have seen such horrors already. Oh, sorry. Keep getting distracted because I keep, like, seeing my neighbors go by and thinking it's just like, what are you guys doing? But I'm on stream! This isn't about my neighbors, this is about me and these guys. Do you think this is what Weezer looks like in the future? Do you think this is what happened to them? This is Weezer. Man, I need to make more, like, loading screens. Especially ones that are just dumb shit posts. Because I've gotten a lot better at art than since I've done a lot of them, but I haven't been working on it. Instead, I've been drawing nothing but LobCorp. But let me tell you, I've made a really nice series and it looks great. In my off time, I've been drawing a Nyode Alien series. Nyotan. I don't know, it just came out nice. Lately I've been sharing my art on Imgur with my Tuki friends, and it's like actually really nice. Because most of my art never gets seen. And most of my art I will never show the world. Not that it's anything bad, but like,
A momentary abatement.
I don't know, for me art is just something that like you show your friends and like otherwise it's just 38 damage! Ow. You don't have enough room.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Meh. Excuse me. I never know if that noise picks up or not. I really never know. Huh? Huh? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What? Huh? Hang on a moment, I'm having technical difficulties! Hey camera, what the hell was that? What the fuck was my camera doing? I'm gonna turn off my camera and turn on my camera again. That was very strange. Okay. We good? We good? Okay. Is my camera dying or something? What in the world is going on? So, I think my camera might be, dying. I'm not really sure what's going on right now. It's a little strange. It's, something's not right, that's for sure. I had a wardrobe malfunction. But not to worry. It's all fine. Yeah, it's not even really picking, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. Can this thing even see me? Okay. Maybe? I'm trying to get this thing to work and it is fighting me today. Well, that was weird. That was really weird. It's, okay, it's kind of picking up my mouth a little bit. Who's to say? Who's to say? I really don't know. Just gonna stay down here in this corner, shall we? Yeah, for some reason it's not picking up my mouth very particularly well. I don't really know what that was. That was very strange. very strange. But that's why I put that object there! Yeah, I'm gonna heal you. I've never had my camera do that before. Yes, I don't really know what. Yeah, I don't. It's not really picking up my lip sync very good right now. I don't know. Whoa. Blood in the mud. I need to. Yeah, I don't know. My lip sync might be off today. Whatever. This camera I think I'm gonna have to replace because I've had it for like 3 years and it's been doing great, but I think the cord's started to get fucky. I don't know what the hell that was though. That's new for me. I've never seen it do that before. Also, man, it would be nice if Trinity comes in because like I so rarely get to stream with my like door open, but like Trinity likes to jump in here and like hang out with me. She makes such cute little meows. That's what I wanted to pick up on camera, but right now she is under the covers even though it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I'm not going in the Iron Maiden, sorry. Is there any benefit for going in the Iron Maiden? Like, is that true? Oh. Okay, so you can completely remove it. That's good to know. Right as Mallet instead is going insane. By the way, just for your information, I am not smarter than a 5th grader. Don't give me any math problems, I will fail them. Did you know I've failed every single state math test I was given? I should not brag about that. It's rather sad, but I'm just not good with numbers. If I was good with numbers, I'd probably be like a scientist or some shit, but I'm not. I'm just me. I'd study like beetles for a living or something. Something like that. Nice. Glad this run is almost over because like they need to get back like soon. Man, I'm trying to get it to pick up my lip sync because like sometimes it's like my mouth is not even really moving unless I do this. Mallet, not Mallet. Vox is selfish.
At any cost.
Die. I said die. Die. Okay, well that was the wrong one, but very good.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Ouch.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
How much money does this get? Should I get the more useful items? Can't say some asinine comment if I keep going. I have an idea what might be what's freaking my camera out, maybe?
Precision and power.
Or a guess. I can't be certain. but it could be the angle. So right after this one, I'm going to very briefly fiddle around with it just a little bit. Not too much, mind you. And you'll still get to hear me, because me doing tech support in the background is funny to listen to. Man, every time I lift my keyboard, I remember the time that there was an earwig inexplicably under it, and I'm like, horrified that that's going to happen again. I don't know how it got there. I don't live in a disgusting house, believe it or not. It's such a strange moment. Frightening. Whoop. Nice.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
Can we check
precipitates
this?
a dizzying fall.
Strapped, of course it's strapped. Fool me once. Quest complete!
More bones return to rest. Devils
What do we
remanded
get?
to their abyss.
Move amulet. Stress eater, weak grip on life. Anemic. She's no longer a bad gambler. Interesting. But she's anemic instead. Alright, what I'm gonna do.
We dug for months, years,
Alright.
eternity.
I'm
And we
gonna.
were
Yeah.
rewarded with madness.
Camera, camera, camera. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. What if I do this? Maybe I'm leaning? What if I'm leaning? What if that's the issue? A-E-I-O-U. Further down, maybe? The cameras are, it's like reverse. It's very strange. Let's see. Okay. It picks up better when I let's think is like that. Maybe I need to pull it up a little bit. Test. I'm testing. You can't see me over here because it's still a little bit too bright. That might also be the issue. It could be that I'm right next to a window. But I think that's a little bit better. Alright. We good now. Although I look rather serious because the light is... Cloister is free. Oh, I accidentally went down here. Goth girlfriend has impressed the abbot with piety and was given a trinket as a gift. Book of relaxation. Petromol was retrieved after the private game broke up. Okay. There is nothing outside of myself and nothing within myself. The light is the one true power. Let's go toward the light. What's that noise? One second, I'm gonna mute myself very temporarily. Alright, apparently it was inconclusive. I don't know what that noise was. That's always reassuring. It was just the demons. Weak grip on life. Off guard. Unquiet mind, torn rotator. Never drink in town. That's fine, I guess. Is that device entirely necessary? Alright. Back to the daily grind. I guess. Ooh, ruins level 4. Ward off the Eldritch Tide. Cleanse. Can't believe this is like apprentices only. But I guess when they're champions, like. Right, Reroll's at level 2. Flaming cheat on Petramalt. I could also send Mallet again. I don't like her as much as Goth Girlfriend, which is too bad. And then maybe Pippin? Knock down the shrines, medium. I wouldn't last a minute. Okay, so long means you can rest twice, okay. Darkest. I could try killing the Inklet Flesh. These guys are so weak though, that's the issue. Instead of Pippin, let's bring Mallet. And it would be great if we could throw a third person in there besides Marriage, because Marriage is eh. But everybody else is like, everybody else is out of commission, pretty much. Out of commission or thinks they're too important. This is a medium level, okay. It's also nice that I'm actually able to get enough food. I almost left without any torches. That would have been really bad. Alright.
My zeal for blood rituals and
What
summoning
the
rites
fuck
had
is
begun
that?
to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment.
What is that?
Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
So what you're saying is this is your
Thing is
fault.
more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Today I'm gonna kill... Do you guys hear that? That's not a great noise.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels
That's
predate
not a
even
great
the earliest
noise.
settlers.
Not much, admittedly. I think I killed a bot. No, you were there for that. I did kill the drowned successfully. It was not my best... Not my best battle. But I did survive, surprisingly.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Wow.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Die. I also had a weird wardrobe malfunction with my camera. Not really sure how that happened. Your guess is as good as mine.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
How are you bleeding? How are you bleeding?
Be wary.
You're going to ignore that thing because,
A dizzying fall.
yeah, you can hear something in the distance. Oh. I was just thinking, oh, is it a trap?
Curious
Yeah,
is
it
the
was.
trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Other great reason it's good to have one person with you, when you're streaming is, like, I can ask people, hey, did you hear that? Like, what was that noise? Because I would investigate that noise. The yips. How did you have a disease? Still inconclusive. It must be a cat! There's no way that's not a cat. Not that thing growling in the background, though. I must dismiss that thing growling in the background as the inklet flesh. I don't know, I'm hearing a word like... I don't even know how to really describe it. Pretty sure it's a cat, though. It's either a cat or a demon. So...
Maintain the offensive.
it's one or the other, who's to say? Also, honestly, marriage may die here, and I'm not, like, opposed to letting them die, to be quite honest. I mean, they're okay, but, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to save them if that's... I'm not gonna go out of my way to save this marriage.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The contents are yours. Yay. Yeah, there's something in here that's making a horrible noise. Also, maybe it's kind of shitty them, like, skipping some rooms just so I can, like, get to the boss first. But I guess I can come back and, okay, boss is right there. Disarmed! Very good. And it's dark again. I don't know why I'm trying to light the gold. The sack is empty. Is it now? What's behind door number 1? Well, that doesn't look good. The spirits command me to do this. There is nothing of value in the remains. I think that's the first time that I've actually had, the possessed by demons thing do something. However, I feel like if you have the Crimson Court... Oh my god, what is that thing? What the fuck is that thing?
Horror must be unmade.
Am I just supposed to, like, look at this and be like, yeah, that's normal? I will forgive these things at the end because it just looks like an Anomalocaris and I can kind of distract myself, but, like, this is not a good thing. Like, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it's real bad.
A powerful blow.
Maws of life. Ugh. Never mind, that thing's horrifying. I changed my mind. Ooh, and it hits hard, which is really not good. Suppressing fire, sniper shot. How did you hit that one? Bones effort. This boss is kind of hard. Yeah, I noticed! So much blood. I'm not feeling too confident about this one. He keeps trying to eat me. And it's doing— I don't know what that— what oh, no. Oh, what the fuck? I feel like I'm taking psychic damage from this boss. This is the first time in this game where I've, like, actually— I don't know if unsettled is the right word, but, like— there's something— when I see this sight, I'm just like— when I see this sight, I just think to myself, oh god. Like, it's not good. Especially when it opens its mouth like that, like, no thank you. Yeah, I think I'll have to come back here with Fox, I'm pretty sure. And it's so tanky! Why is it so tanky? Who decided this? I didn't think this thing was gonna be that bad. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Stop! Stop biting me! Stop! Oh. Everything just gets worse and worse! So much blood. Mallet, I really don't want Mallet to die. Bones effort. I don't like that. I think it's safe to say I don't like any of this. I especially don't like the way it's doing that. Stop! I really don't like that one especially. That one just looks weirdly sussy. That one's just kind of creepy. Like, this isn't quite xenomorph shit, but like... Ugh. Shake it off! I don't think that's gonna help, man. Okay, so they're all just one thing. They're taking like so little damage. I don't know whether to call it or not.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Alright, I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna run. No, I want to get out of here, please! Please! Please let me out! Stunned.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
The fact...
We fall so that we may learn to pick ourselves up once again.
Yeah, one could say that. Nocturnal, nocturnal. Oh shit, I had the camp! Oh, I'm so fucking stupid.
Now,
Although, to be fair, I don't think the camp would have helped that much. I think that was party composition that was the issue. Mainly. Wounded anemic. Oh, I'm sure I can do it. Hang on a moment. Okay, I think I figured out what that noise was. I'm pretty sure it was a cat jumping out of a window. I'm not certain, but... Oh, I also need to put this there before I accidentally trip myself. And, of course, it'll drop over. Whatever. I'm not allowed in there. It's just a misunderstanding, I assure you. Sure. Wasn't there somebody else? Nocturnal and the yips. Well, that's only 2 minus speed. Now we can bring Vox, we can bring Mallet. I could just send them one of these. There. Should be okay to do that. There's also the Sonorous Prophet. There's the Brigand 8-pounder. Is the Brigand 8-pounder as difficult? Alright, so for this one... my Knuckles wannabe, Pippin, Bernie Riz, however you pronounce that. I'm not good with my accent marks, unfortunately. Focus ready for action. Nah, let's send Marriage again. Let's send Marriage. Let's find a resistant to disease thanks to their unclean living. Alright then, good to know. Good to know.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Maybe. I also hear,
mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
I also hear beast noises, so maybe that's just with me turning up the audio a little bit? Maybe there's always beasts there, I don't know. I wonder if they made that drum themselves.
Youch.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot more enemy noises as well, which is kind of cool. I'm sending these guys on a mission that won't really matter. Excuse me. And that is so I can heal up everybody I need to take down the Eldritch Horror. For the Eldritch Horror, I'm going to just bring a stronger team and a healer. I definitely don't want to have any weak links in the party.
As the enemy crumbles. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What do you mean that? You could make a zealous accusation against a corpse. How dare you, corpse, for being in my way? Probably should have done Dirk Stab then.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing things and, oh boy, it's not good noises. I actually kind of like the sound effects. I think I had them turned down a little bit, but I turned up the max audio a little bit too.
Treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Eating some monkey bread. What's this? Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided us all we needed beneath her tender waves? Okay, so this person went insane and went back into the ocean. Is what I'm hearing. Like, okay. I guess that's a thing. I guess that's a thing. Well, so much for being quiet.
Machinations spring to life with a singular purpose. The ground quakes.
I wonder if he's been upgraded or not. Also, I should have killed that person, but I don't know if I was able to even reach him. Also, it seems the abyssal thing fails a lot. Is Arbalest just like a person that works with like trees? What does Arbalest mean? Because I actually don't really know.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
I guess maybe like a forester or like a scout. I will say Louvette is getting good at healing. I will need a silly name for Louvette. I could just name them like the Louvre, but that would be boring. Can name them like Mona Lisa or something. It's easy. Nice. Another fool for the fire. If I was a class in this game, what class do you think I would be?
Falls.
If I were in Darkest Dungeon, what class do you think I would be?
This expedition at least promises success.
Like Doctor, I guess. Yeah, I could kind of see that, to be honest. It's because you do one stream when you gush about toxicology and it's all over for you. I don't know the specifics of toxicology, but it is actually really interesting to read about.
Back to the pit.
Yeah,
Years,
yeah,
blurred vision,
yeah.
and the roaches.
I like healing people if they're nice. It's just that people aren't nice in this game. Like, have you seen these guys? Like, you walk down the street and you're like, hey neighbor, and you get shanked. Maybe we're just in a bad part of the country. Yikes. It's not a great noise that thing just made. Thou art judged. I'm just saying, I think these guys are just bad news.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work
Xenophobia.
ending them.
Stress via beast.
Yay!
Yay.
Finally, the serum is working, and the side effects are manageable.
Oh. May not meditate. Well, that's not good. Let's see if I can make a party for the scintillating horror. No, the scintillating horror No, the scintillating horror is it's an enemy from... What's that one game? Tome. My instinct said Tov, but I'm thinking of Tomb of Valites, or the Valites, or whatever it's called, and that's a Tuki map. Okay, Vox, Mallet. Petromol. We could bring Flaming Cheeto. Or we could do Hysterical Blind. Hysterical Blind does a little bit more damage, but I think well, actually, Flaming Cheeto is really stressed, so let's not bring Cheeto. For Cheeto's sake, let's not bring Cheeto. Wow, stressed! Oh, wow. Wow, indeed! That's a lot of things. This bread is too good. Alright, which one of you had a disease? Pippin? Creeping cough. But only the medical ward is free. Unless, of course... Yeah, just medical ward is free. It's not the cheapest process, but...
Alright.
Colored flesh. Oh, he already has that. Leather brace, very rare. 10 plus stress, but 20 plus damage. Which is vile. Damage versus beast. Oh, actually. No, I'll give you that. Plus damage range skills. I'm gonna keep him with just that. We're not going to the- no, it's the warrants, okay. Alright, I think... Oh wait, no, that's... No, that might be enough food. Alright, we'll see how this
My
goes.
zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
Like, what were you even trying to summon here?
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Oh, that's where we entered the dungeon, okay.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Ah yes, wealth behind measure, the 200 gold. We're rich, boys. We're rich. We're in battle with treasure. Uh-oh. I don't actually know what the bloodthirsty trait does.
Eradicated.
Nice.
The flesh is knit.
Even though she didn't have to do that. That won't actually do anything, but like...
Formation is broken. Maintain.
It's better than just skipping, I think. We should run.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
They can be beaten. Yeah, you're right. I probably would be a plague doctor. I enjoy reading about poison.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
I don't like it how one of the roars sounds like straight up static. Man. Aren't you a special boy? Hysterical blind.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I actually like being able to hear the noises they make as they die. Is that messed up of me to say? Yeah, I'm perhaps not meant to be much of a healer. I'm the meme who's just like, I'm a healer, but...
Annihilated.
Still don't know what the bloodthirsty trait does, but it might give him more damage. Which would make sense.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The usual suspects. Vomity Bob, the drum guy, the worm. Oh, I didn't realize he has a cute little twitchy tail. And this guy, the swine chopper, who I can't think of a silly name for. The guy who wears a plate as clothing. The fashionista! He's the fashionista. Ouch.
Decimated.
Nice. Drums of debilitation.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Just the noise they make when they die. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it this time. I can, but I don't know if you guys can. I always have my stream audio kind of quiet, and sometimes I feel a bit bad about that.
Sedated.
I am typically someone you will need to have set a little bit higher when you are listening to me.
Obliterated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzy fall.
So don't get too confident. Oh, I should have had him do it, to be honest. Man! Mallet, you're coming back with all these bad traits. The spiders are surprised.
Another one falls.
You know, this is weird, but I would love to hear this guy, like,
The rarity in the fevered pitch of
it
battle.
would be great to hear this guy, like, read a children's story. But read it exactly like Darkest Dungeon. Honestly, having this guy's audio set lower but still being a part of the game does really... I think that's the best thing you can do, because that way you're not talking... That way sometimes you're talking over him, but like he's not gone from the environment, because I think he is a big part of this game.
Seize this
Which I think is
momentum.
why a lot of people
Push on to the task's end.
were very sad when he apparently died. That was like somewhat recently. What? There's no boss here? Of fucking course the boss is over here. Of course. Yep, just my luck. Come eat some grub. March, friends. May, actually, it's May.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We already saw this one. Nothing exciting in here. Ah, it's going. AKA, it's going to be a lot worse. 'Cause,
Hey there, sexy boy.
hey there, old Tundra. You want to see something really fucked up, old Tundra? Because we're about to see something really fucked up. Balanced. Anyway, check out this shit.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
I don't like it. Also, it does a lot of damage, unfortunately. This is my second attempt at this boss. Or both. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Interesting, it keeps the debuff. I hate this. I hate that animation in particular. It's just very gross. Wow. That is excellent.
A momentary abatement.
I will say its design is very cool. I don't like it though. I will tell you I don't like it. That one kind of looks like a turkey. Doesn't it kind of look like a Thanksgiving turkey gone, like, horribly wrong? Like, really wrong? Like, as wrong as possible?
A momentary abatement.
I don't really want to... I often think of, like, what different NPCs, like, would taste like, but this one, I'm kind of I'm not even gonna think about this one. The only thing I can think of what this would taste like is just bad. Really bad. Stop doing that. Okay, that's not much better, but I can work with it, I guess.
Masterfully executed.
Nice.
A singular strike.
Rain in the forest. Rain in the forest, whatever that thing is in the turkey. You know, who picked out the turkey this year? I think you and I need to have a little talking. Oh. What is it stuffed with? Death. It's stuffed with eldritch horrors.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
I like that. That was...
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We are returning to the hamlet! We return victorious! Yes, much easier in comparison. Petromalt has a disease. Believed to be possessed by demons. Wow, that's never good. That's never good.
A beating heart of
Gambling hall is locked.
now bloodless and still.
The problem is, so are the demons. You, I'm gonna keep possessed by demons because it's funny. Maybe that's wrong, but like... Now mallet... Soul reflexes, Warren's phobe, unquiet mind. Monomania.
Okay.
I don't know anything about, about this one. I could maybe bring my level 3s? Maybe? Is the Brigand Pounder difficult? I wonder. I guess I can find out. I wonder, will they let me take them? No, not for this one. Not for the Sonorous Prophet, okay. Activate 3 infected corpses. We must eat. Gather 3 grain sacks? Like they would still be good. Silence in the crypts. On that trivial errand. I can tell you that actually. Town event is here. Right now, there was a robbery. That's our town event. Unless you mean what specifically that town event that we saw meant, and I'm not sure. Some legends have a town event under them, wonder if they trigger... That's what I would assume. Swine King. The Swine Prince was bad enough, but a Swine King? Room battles. The problem is, like, my best players are getting a little bit too good for this. Or I could just send... Actually, where is Shadow? Oh, Shadow is here. I think I'm going to give him the Book of Holiness, though. Stun resist. Because he's, like, always stressed. They might be okay to get the Brigand 8-pounder, I'm not sure. Delicious, satisfying, more. No, I feel like these two I want to take with them. Fine, we will do a shitty team. And we shall send them here. I guess I should also check. Soft and flagellant. Not great. Even taste, nocturnal. Decides to retire to the farm in the sky. You mean the graveyard? Religious delusions! What a great... I actually don't have a seeker in arms, but I think getting one with religious delusions might not be a good choice. Just a hunch, I feel like that would be a bad idea. Show me the plan, give me the strength I require. My body bleeds from my sins. He'd you agree with the one with demons? He sure would. No, I did send them on the medium one. I don't think I'll do medium. I think I'll do the short one. I like it was trying to dick me over to get me to do, like, the stronger battle and send them to their death. It keeps alting to that. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait just below the water surface. Tread carefully. Yeah, you know how it be. You know how it
The
be.
smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
You know, there is a rotting whale. That's probably the source of the smell. Also, man, it is so much. It's so good to be back streaming. Like, whenever I take like a day off streaming, I'm just like, oh, like getting back is always like so rough, and I like forget things, and it's really scuffed. But once I like settle in, I'm like, oh yeah, I miss this a lot. Because I mean, how could I not?
A singular strike.
Nice. So uncivilized. Inspiring heal. Youch. I need to farm more money, which means I probably want to do a torturous run with a bunch of losers I don't care about. You know how it be. He's definitely gotten better at healing. I need to come up with a name for him. If anyone has a good stupid name for him,
Is broken.
let me know.
Maintain the offensive. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ouch.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Only digested fish. Oh. What happened here? That one's a trap, though, of course. You have less HP to waste, so... The coral is soothing to the mind. Well, you're still bleeding to death.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Thirsting for blood. I do waste a lot of torches, but I don't know. I don't like the dim light. There we go. Still not enough light?
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Whatever. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks because it just... To me, it's just really, like, sets the scene like this is a shitty place. Salty gouge.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Murder all jellyfish. The game. Can I get a healer turn, please? Thank you. Just what the doctor ordered. I should have brought more bandages.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The crate is empty. Aw. Die. Not you, though. You must live. You, my friend, must live. That's painful. That's very ouch. Man, it's still bright outside. This is good because, like, this is what. That's why I'm glad the seasons are getting, like it's getting, like, closer to summer. The weather has been really nice here lately. Also, yesterday, I, like, saw a caterpillar, like, dangling from midair. I think he was, like, stuck. So I rescued him. Which was also nice. The weather the past couple days has been so nice, so I've been able to, like, go out and walk a little bit more. I know, VTuber touches grass, you'd never believe it. In truth, I really don't touch grass very often. Sorry. Yeah, practically. I banish thee. Also, man, I got a really ominous text today.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So obviously, with more of my family coming back from vacation, I got a random text from my grandpa. It's like, do you need anything? It will be a very long night. It was something like, it will be a very long, like, difficult night for them and for you, or something like that, and I was just kind of sitting there, it's just like, this, it feels like someone else had said to me, it sounds like a warning you'd get from an NPC at a tavern the night before, like, a blood moon happens. Like, it feels like they're telling me to prepare myself.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
You're right, Mr. Narrator guy. You're so right. Maybe I should prepare. I certainly hope I don't run into like a darkest dungeon monster tonight. Disarmed. That skeleton did not have a good time.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
I wish I had I had not accidentally looked through that. That could have been worse, I suppose. Yeah, it sure could have been. Man, I lit a torch and it didn't really even help that much. Cool. Return to the hamlet, I guess.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Hey, nobody came back diseased. Obsessed with killing.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy. Fear has taken
The
root.
dark is rising. Despondency and ambivalence seep beyond the wind. Many adventurers confess to having a troubled disposition, even here, virtue quest. Nothing to see here. Move along. Pippin has developed a reliance on spirits. $30 plus, $20 plus. This seems less good, to be honest. Oh yeah, Hysterical Blind also only pray for stress relief, which isn't great. Is that with the event? Hang on a second. Yeah, 15 minus virtue chance. I'm so used to this thing, meaning somebody's, like, having a breakdown, so I saw it and I was, like, a little bit, like, worried. Petramol is still pretty stressed. Gand, No, I'll keep Gand around, it's fine. I shall be a soldier against the corruption. That's nice. You just do you. Here's an extra coin. I wasn't here. And because I'm getting low on money again. Sell that. This one isn't a bad one. Beast Slayer. I was like, which one is this? Jester only. Legendary Bracer. Book of Relaxation. And this one, honestly, well, you know what? I'll keep.
Well, 20 damage, 10 plus stress. Plus max HP might be a good one, actually. This one? Sonorous Prophet, Brigand 8, Swine King,
Alluring siren. I could try sending these guys against the Brigand 8-pounder. It doesn't seem like a good choice. I think I will probably send them against this, though. Beasts and corrupt humans alike inhabit these failing groves. Okay.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Let us burn out this evil indeed. Oh yeah, we're in this situation again. Well, actually, well, you're just gonna have to shift then.
Back to the pit.
Because we don't have anyone, we don't have anyone good in front, unfortunately. Who, Max Rebo?
Impunity.
That was just the name he came with, was just Rebo, and so he just, you know.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
This looks like a good idea. I actually don't have the leper on me right now. But I do really like the lepers, though. They are probably my favorite class in this game, I would say.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
My leper is Mallet. One of the few that had not had his name changed. The one that was feral for a really long time. Now is only bloodthirsty. Slow reflexes. Why are there so many carcasses this time?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
No, just food.
Paid for in
Food and spider webs. That's like all we found. And a few maggots.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like a cookie.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You. Still trying to think of a silly name for, the occultist.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's the only reason I've gone quiet is literally just because I'm trying to think about it. I was hoping I would be able to stream for 4 hours today, but I may stop it at 3 because I'm starting to feel like the weight on my shoulders from other stuff during this week. Mostly just getting up early. Die. This guy kind of looks like he has barrel chest. Which I believe is a sign of COPD. Did you know that? You know that now! It's it's rather fucked up, like, you should look it up. Barrel chest, how it looks. It really does look like your chest is like a barrel shape. Keep grabbing the wrong one. Keep getting too excited and killing the wrong thing. You know, this looks like a good place we should explore. Barely any money from that. What a shame. Grave digging is not that healthy, it's a profession.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Plants are bad. Did you know that? Plants are bad. Plants want you dead. All of them. It's kind of dark here. This pack has already been looted. Ah, these guys! I actually really like hitting these guys because they look silly when you hit them. Like, look at this. They're just kind of like, you. I like the way they. I don't know, I just think it's funny. They very much look like how a jelly enemy would react if you hit them.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
What's that? Oh no, that's not Vox, that's...
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Honestly, I'll have to do a Darkest Dungeon with anime mods. Specification, though, with safer work ones. One day I want to do it just to see. Treasures are hidden in the spider web.
Is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I don't know. There's a lot of different mods. It would really just be limited by which ones are safe for work. Which ones can I actually put on camera?
Precision and power. Inspiration and improvement.
Great job. How did I miss if you were stunned?
A devastating blow.
Right where it hurts. But no, I don't know. I haven't really looked through the mods. I just remember looking and it was like, oh yeah, there really is a lot of interesting mods to say. I'm not shaming. I just put a lot of them on camera. Nice. I don't even get a cool line for that though. Oh well. Fungal scratcher. I like the way the darkness wraps around them. I think it's very cool looking. I should be marking things for death, I guess. That's what I really should be doing.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Oh! You came back with syphilis, okay. What were you doing when I wasn't looking?
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of moves.
That's what to, yeah, okay. Selfish pendant. Spell reflexes. Known cheat, whatever. Fear of Eldritch, the Yips. Nocturnal, thin-blooded. Anemic, unquiet mind. Soul reflexes, warren smoke. Oh yeah! We were gonna get you believing that you weren't possessed by demons. You, however, I have really never had much issue with. Xenophobia. Oh yeah, and you. Let's see, are there any poor souls I can grab? The antiquarians are meh. Another Pippin. Sickly. Disease resist. Retribution.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
And Mallory, feel that fear unholy and wield foe. You have no good moves at all.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Well, let's see. I'll just name you Furry. Known cheat and you make different. Oh yeah, you're obsessed with killing. I don't know if that's gonna be a bad thing or not. That feels like it'll be a bad thing, but I don't really know. Excuse me. The room, it spins. Long veteran, kill an alluring siren. I could also gather 3 holy relics. But I could also try to kill the Swine King and, like, end it on a bang. But I feel like... well, maybe it'll be alright. Maybe? Yeah, Diddy Kong. Goth girlfriend. and Vox. Do these guys have decent synergy? I don't know if they do. Part of me wants to try to kill the siren, though. Should we try to kill the siren? I feel like we should try to kill the siren. And maybe instead of... I'm not sure about this one, to be honest. I'm going to attempt it. We're going to see how it goes. It could be really bad.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right.
For
The cost
finance.
was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped.
Well, clearly that didn't work out.
Brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight.
Was it
betrayed
a lone
familiar
shark?
and
I think it
gifted
was a
me
lone
with
shark.
malign inspiration. I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Ouch. Great job missing it, though. Finally, something to smile about, even though there was a skull there! The fuck is that? Is that D Crusher? V Crusher? I think it says or Oka Crusher? I don't know what that word is because of the font. It's not the word C, I don't think. I'm guessing this thing is gonna be tanky as fuck. So I'm just gonna keep shooting it. Yeah. Weeb lobster. I've said it. I will feast on your heart! Okay, man. It's a little extreme, but I understand. Damn.
A decisive pummeling.
You're looking a tad wan, friend. Which I think I looked up and it means pale, but I hadn't seen it before. Arterial pinch. I will say this guy looks really cool. I will say that. Actually seeing new enemies is like really exciting. You've blood on my best coat.
The
never miss.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Success. So
Why is this
clearly.
only the one? I've found this one like 8 times.
Really a trick of the light.
What, I wanted to drop something there. Well, it says there's a secret door. It's not very secret, is it? Okay, that's kind of nice. Dim light monster crits. Stealth cannot be hit by attacks. Actually, I haven't seen them stealth before. I'm getting a little bit nervous because the enemies are like different. But it might be fine. Excuse me. If not, I can just retreat them. Ah!
Their formation is broken.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this weekend, but I hope your guys' weekend is gonna be fun. I'm sure mine will be fun. Even if it's just a bunch of lazing around, sometimes you gotta, like, take days to do that. I say as I usually just laze around and nothing else.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That didn't get rid of the corpse? Alright, man.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like a cookie.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
He covers his face because he wants to feel beautiful. Also, how come their healers are so much better than ours? Like, what is their secret? Is it the maid outfit? It's the maid outfit, isn't it? I know it's, like, not actually a maid outfit, but this just reminds you of the maid hat, so I'm gonna keep calling it that, and nobody can stop me.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Rend for the old gods. I think the Antiquarian might be becoming a better healer than the Vestal. But the Vestal can also light up the situation, which is really nice.
Impressive.
Take that, fish. I bet it smells terrible in all of these levels. Also, probably the Hamlet, too. Maybe especially the Hamlet.
Be wary.
Berserk Mask.
Triumphant pride precipitates a
30
dizzy fall.
minus 33% healing? Negative 10. That's incredibly shitty, right? Plus 8% crit, 3 plus speed, 10 minus virtue chance, 33 minus percent healing. That seems like a really shitty thing.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Maybe. I wonder how alluring the siren is going to be. Do you think they're gonna be pretty? They better. I believe it was I believe it was our friend Knuckles that was killed by the first siren. This one's for you, Knuckles! That's probably where the smell is the worst. Unless that whale is, like, fresh, but do you think anything down here is actually fresh? Like, realistically speaking, doesn't really look like it. Wow. That is impressive. See, this is why Evelyn is great.
The blood quickens.
Okay, that's less great, but I understand. An eye for an eye. Do not fall. Wow, after she critted their friend, they really want her dead.
Annihilated.
You don't have enough room in your inventory.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, no worries, Altadra. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And do not worry, you're not actually going to miss much.
With loot are often low on supplies.
Can I take this? 1,000 each.
You don't have enough room to carry this.
Whatever, man.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Encourage, night move, self only. Why would I know if they're religious or not?
What do you mean? But aren't you well proportioned?
I'm coping well despite you're out of firewood. Already my stomach, something
As
else.
the light
Yeah.
gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I don't know what comes next. Your guess is as good as mine. Also, I need to move her out of first position. Or I can just do that, I guess. That will work. I'm getting a little nervous for this boss battle. Not gonna lie. Cause it's my first medium boss. But I wanted to try one of these before I end stream, cause like I've never done it before. So I thought it would be a good way to end the stream. Nice. Die, snail. Apparently it died so brutally it didn't leave a corpse, which is kind of nice. Or maybe they just don't... I don't really know what leaves a corpse and what doesn't. It seems like most things leave a corpse, but not everything, so I don't know.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I wonder how much this can be sold for. There's still booty inside. I wonder if that boss was at the very beginning. That's gonna make me mad if that was the case, and I bet it was. If I even missed anything at the front, I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna use my brain, that's why I'm gone quiet, but also because I'm a little bit tired, but we'll get in there. Heal herself.
Masterfully executed.
Nice. Maybe if you do just enough damage, the corpse just doesn't spawn, because it's gone. I guess that would kind of make sense, right? Something like that. Also, I think that was light that got in the way of my camera earlier.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I want more money. Somebody has... Yeah, okay.
Another mariner. Another misfortune.
Goth girlfriend, grave rock.
The
There she is.
remade the poor girl.
Did she have that last time?
She is their queen and their slave.
Oh no, titty.
A momentary abatement.
Oh. Yikes. Do not threaten my queen. Snap out of it, bro. Snap out of it. I will throw a knife at you. I will do it. What does that do? Oh. They're the same height. I am sorry, my friends. Dodge. I wonder if it's more biased toward guys. No, because I would have got the Jester. I don't want to grape shot Avalon. Like, I really don't want to do that. Alright, not gonna lie. I thought she said for the titties, and I was like, no fucking way that's a line in this game. It's not. Oh, I should have done the shadow fade. Alright, fine. She did dodge it, that's good. And then immediately goes back after hurting her. Having Vox in front really isn't good. Oh man, really?
A singular strike.
The fact that she's grabbing all of my, like, strongest is annoying, but also understandable. That's also very- I will live forever here with my love. I don't think I ever used that move. Fortunately, he dodges pretty well, so... Oh. Guarded. That's nice. This is actually a really good way to, like, change position as well. It's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. Stop that! I will live forever here with my love. Remember, kids, if she bleeds, she's a thought. If I just realized that could be interpreted really poorly. Let it be known, do not, think that one through. I just thought bleed and breed. And breathes. I will feast on your heart, okay.
Inspiration.
Oh god, is she gonna die? Oh no! Okay, I'm actually kind of glad she did that because, I'm a little bit less concerned about her now. We're getting there. Hang in there, Vox. Good, good, good. I'm glad that she's still keeping herself alive. Yeah, never mind. She goes for anyone.
Seafaring trade, the lifeblood of any port, and resume again now that the ruins are safe.
We did it! And we can't carry any of this shit.
Expedition at least promises success.
Back to the hamlet! Yay! No. No. That, what is... Oh, well.
I remember days when the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Was that ever? Is that just 25 minus for 2 chance? That might actually be good. Although, these are already locked in, so it doesn't really matter. Big stretch. Wow. It's weird. It's weird to end a stream only at 6:27 when the sun is still out. It's really weird. Excuse me. I almost feel like I should try to... Maybe... Yeah, I guess I'll go a little bit longer. It doesn't feel quite right. Obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge is probably not good. I guess there's not fortune. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Embark. Oh wait, we should check, is Vox perfectly no, Vox is also stressed out. Vox. Oh, won't pray. See if there's any... Obsessed with sainthood, torn rotator, Warren's phobe, scattering gnome cheat. Eh. Level 5. Yeah, that's how it feels.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
We sure can. Checking here.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
There. I wish this didn't glow red because, like, I don't use it. I guess I can also do this. I haven't done any of their camping skills, I guess. Oh, I can just unlock more of them? This part never felt super necessary, to be honest. Future camping. We still have the Brigand and the Sonorous Prophet. The Brigand, I don't know how difficult the Brigand is gonna be. It's too bad I don't have any level 4s. Yeah, but what is the point if no one good is there, what is the point? And I guess we'll do Cheeto. Like, unless I'm doing like a death run.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos...
Are we just murdering random people for this one? Is it not even like monsters or anything? Is it just the neighbors with pitchforks?
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
If you close your eyes, you can almost smell it. Zoophobia. I'm hoping the mechanic isn't difficult to grasp. I'm assuming it won't be. Most of the mechanics have been pretty easy. Surprised.
The ground quakes.
Nice. I should be able to get it.
Give them no quarter.
One more bath.
Slowly, gently.
This is how
This is how
life
a
is
life is
taken.
taken.
Yeah, that's fair. Nothing wrong with that.
Confidence surges as the enemy...
My rule for backseating is generally like, ask first.
Seize this momentum. Push on
Not
to
the
the
area.
task's end.
Okay, but did it reveal literally anything? It did not tell me anything. Excellent.
Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that glitched out or something. I feel ripped off.
Executed with impunity.
Valuables
Packs laden
inside.
with loot are often low on supplies.
Why is this the only one I ever get now? Do I need to bring it back to the hamlet? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. Fortunately, there aren't any, like, major bugs in this game that I've encountered. I mean, these are pretty major, to be fair. Is there, like, a spider queen?
Back to the pit.
I saw the spider queen in Tuki the other day, and it was not great. And I was with somebody with, I was with a person who was afraid of spiders, which made the situation so much worse. Battlefield, medicine, yeah. Probably a mod. Yeah. Nice. Highwaymen are so good in this game. But, my favorite is still the upper class, I think.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Another one falls. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Well,
They can be beaten.
nothing of value inside, there's a skeleton.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
One day I will do an anime mod of this one. But safe for work, of course. I don't want to be kicked off the air.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, if there are any that exist that aren't. Which I actually don't. I think I found like one or two. I was gonna hit see it.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably better for business. Over the river and through the
way
woods
is
to
lit,
grandfather's
the
house.
path is
To
clear.
grandmother's house we go, not
We require
grandfather's.
only the strength to follow it.
I bet it was back down the other way. Oh. Wait, wasn't the tapeworm, like, good? No, it wasn't. Just eats more.
A marvel of technology. An engine of destruction.
Alright. I don't know what this thing does. Have a guess, though? I think it's this guy.
How
Ow.
quickly the tide turns.
Cause if you can't light the cannon... Problem is, this fucker's in the back now. That's my reasoning, at least.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely the mechanic.
Teetering on the brink.
Okay, that's not good. That's not good.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet.
Oh, I don't have a firewood? Okay, well... There's no way I can do that, huh? Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do. You're right. Seriously?!
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
I swear to God. Yeah, I think it's a sign. We'll just go back.
A setback, but not the end of things.
That's definitely the mechanic, though. Freaking cough, egomania, anemic, the yips.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I'm guessing that, I'm guessing the only way you can really get around that boss is just killing that guy, excuse me, who lights it every single time. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I figured. Where do you get a rash from a tapeworm? And 2 units is just as mechanic. Yeah, it sounds like that one's gonna be easy if I don't let the matchman get me. If I let the matchman get me at any time, it looks like it is not gonna go well. But, in any case, it was great to be back to streaming today. I don't know what we will be doing on Monday. Monday could be more chooky, it could be more Schedule 1. I have to finish Schedule 1. It also maybe could be Mori. It depends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's weird that it's still bright out because it's not Monday, is it? No. Okay. No, it is not. It is not Monday. I mean, maybe it's Monday in your time zone, but it's not Monday here. But yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. Not sure what we're gonna do, but hopefully my streams will be at a more reasonable time from now on. I don't think there actually would be one. I don't think. For some people, this stream will be on Saturday, but nobody will be on Monday. Nobody who's not confused. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me, and have a great weekend, I guess. Yeah, that's all. I mean, we got a lot done today. We killed a lot of medium bosses. The bosses, it's crazy because I went from, like, never having seen a boss. Oh yeah, but lastly, I want to sell these. Because they just seem, like, really shitty. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you later. And I'll keep posting updates on the Discord, and mostly on Twitter. Yeah, that's all for now.